Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Max and today I'm going to be reviewing this quadcopter. It's the Hubsan X4 H107D FPV quadcopter. That was a lot to say, so I'm going to break that down. Hubsan is of course the brand here. The X4 is like the type of the quadcopter, the model that it is. The H107D is the specific version. There's also the H107L and H107C. This is the only one that is FPV, which stands for first person view, which means that there is a little camera here and a screen on the controller that you can actually see as though you were riding the quadcopter. It's pretty cool. So it comes in this box, of course, and it comes with instructions, obviously how to fly it, maintenance, all that stuff. None of the stuff that's in this right now, but it comes with this plastic, and this plastic, this charger, 3 extra blades and a wrench for removing the blades, 1 quadcopter, of course, and 1 battery that's in there. And it comes with 4 extra blades. I had to use one because I damaged one. And this blade protector, and of course a controller. No batteries, takes 4 AA batteries. I recommend rechargeable batteries, lasts a lot longer. When you plug this in, you get this here. This part turns red. There's an LED that turns red, and when that turns off, you're all charged. That takes about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. I would also recommend getting a micro SD card, probably a 16 gig, because it does take up a lot of space to have these videos. And having at least a 4 gigabyte USB on hand. I have my little USB here for storing all the video. That'll take up space on your computer too. As it says, there's a little sheet in here that has some recommendations on it for you. It recommends something called FreeMake or PCFreeTime.com. I downloaded FreeMake. It's a video converter because this records AVI, raw video footage, and then you can use FreeMake to turn it into like an MP4. Which is really handy because then you can turn it into a YouTube video. Like I said, rechargeable batteries. You're gonna need an SD card reader for your micro SD card. Extra batteries here, and you have these little blades with these little tiny letters. This is B, this is A. Same on the red and blue. But if you crash, these will come flying off. Kind of annoying. But, so it's really handy to label here, like this, so that you can see which one is which on the bottom when you do that, when they come off. You've got your camera. He looks pretty cool from the front, coming at you, he looks pretty cool. He's like 5 or 6 inches square, roughly, pretty good size. And that's about it for this. So now we've got the controller. You go ahead and turn that on first, and you get system initializing. And then when it says bind to plane, go ahead and take your plane and connect the wires. Tuck the wires in underneath here, just like that. And you're all set. You can see the footage from the plane. See, right there. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug the helicopter because I'm not actually gonna be flying it yet, so that you can see this. You've got the battery for the controller, how much time it's been on. You would have right here a battery for the helicopter. It'll be a helicopter with something volts, whatever. Then you've got, up here you've got your up and down and your left and right. And then here you've got your turning and your throttle. A lot of buttons. Took me a while to learn, so obviously you've got an on and off switch. That's pretty simple. You've got a recording button here. You press it. Oh, well, you have to put an SD card in, but it'll say recording right there. That's how you start and stop a recording. This is your front, back, left, right, your turning stick. This is your aileron trim, which it trims for left and right if he's drifting one direction. This is throttle for how much how much power goes into it when you use the throttle. This is the elevator for forward and backward on this. And this is the aileron, or the rudder, for how much he turns. Because you can, if he's facing toward you and you want him to be facing away from you, you turn the throttle, and that's how he turns that. You press it that way or something. And so it takes a while to learn to control it. Then you put the batteries in the back. Pretty simple. Go ahead and turn that off. Make sure that when you turn it on and connect it, that this is not up here. Otherwise, you turn it on, your helicopter's gonna go flying straight up, so you wanna make sure that's all the way down. I've made that mistake. It's a terrible mistake. So if you read on in the remote, you will see that you can actually program things on the remote. You can go ahead and turn it on. And I just have to plug in the quadcopter. And let it connect to it here. And then once it's connected, you can unplug it. Alright, so press the turning stick down. After 1 second it beeps and it goes to main menu. You can go to play recording and it'll show you the recordings on your card. As you saw, it said no card up here. That's because I don't have one in there right now. You can exit that. You can set the real time, month, year, all that stuff. Format the memory card. Obviously it's going to say no card because I don't have one in there, but and then you can set the reverse. You can actually make it so that front is back, back is front. I don't know why you would ever want to do that. That's no fun. You can set how sensitive it is. Normal mode, expert mode. That's when you're flying it, press this to go to expert mode, this to go to flip mode. It'll say flip on, flip off, expert mode, normal mode up here. Basically it tells you the sensitivity there. You can set the frequency up, down, and then you, of course, exit the menu. So that's really handy. I haven't actually figured out where the real time is displayed, but it's a good thing to have. Well, I hope you thought that video was informative and really cool. I really liked making the FPV footage, and it was a lot of fun to do. If you have the money, if you have 150 bucks that's burning a hole in your pocket, click on over to GearBest with that link I showed you. That's right here. It's really awesome. I really love this thing, and they have great deals on all sorts of stuff, from RC stuff to watches to cables and connectors and computers. It's just really great, but I really like their quadcopter, and this is really awesome. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.